Hi, this is Prasanna from Intel, from a technology company. I'll be bringing about the initiative that we have taken and then what we are planning for similar in Uttar Pradesh. It's a Mission Road Safety Uttar Pradesh, a pilot project. I'm very sure many of you have already seen this board which actually talks about the number of road deaths that are actually happening. I don't want to dig in further, but I want to introduce you all to a technology where all these things can be prevented. The studies have proven that if I'm able to notify the driver well in advance, before 2 seconds, on a possible mishap or an accident that can happen, we can prevent 90% or even to 100% of the accidents. Or if I give an alert 1 second before, I can prevent 80% of the accidents. This is what the statistics actually talk about. Now, how all these things actually happen? Intel has a technology which is vision-based, which is fitted, retrofitted, or it also comes with the high-end vehicles. It can be fitted into your or mine, anybody's car, which will be a third eye, which will be fitted in front of the car. Now, what will actually happen? It actually gives these 6 alerts, which actually be looked in as the forward collision warning, where if we are in a possibility of an impending collision with the vehicle, it gives an alert. So the alert can be applied by applying the brake by the driver. So this is a passive alert system where the driver has to take action. Similarly, we have a pedestrian and cyclist collision warning, lane departure warning, unintended lane departure. If the person is going zigzag on the road, it will give a warning. And then high beam control, and also it has, because it's a vision based, it is able to even monitor what is the speed limit of the road, and it's able to calculate to give a warning saying that you are crossing the threshold or well within the threshold. Now I'd like to quickly show a small video which actually gives all the information. This is being done to explain how a person who is into managing, okay. Audio, please.
It can impact so many things, but what if you could get that time back? Studies show that collision avoidance technology could avert almost 30% of crashes. Mobileye's collision avoidance system gives you time to react. Mobileye's camera scans the road ahead and uses its IQ chip and computer vision algorithms to detect potential dangers, warning the driver with real-time alerts. Pedestrian and cyclist collision warning. Forward collision warning. Lane departure warning. Headway monitoring and warning. More than 27 million vehicles worldwide are equipped with Mobileye technology. Mobileye is a one-time investment, easy to install, and can be retrofitted to almost any vehicle. It seamlessly integrates with most telematics systems. When seconds count, real-time alerts make all the difference. Bring Mobileye to your fleet today. Visit mobileye.com/fleet.
So you saw the benefits, how actually it helps in preventing the accidents by giving the alert very, very well. So I would like to point out 3 important aspects what we at Intel have done in the context of India. The first is the collision avoidance, where the real-time alerts are given to the driver. This is the first. It is not required for any connectivity. It is a standalone device. But if I connect this to some of the telematics devices, we will have a further real-time driver monitoring. I can say whether the driver is driving very aggressively or is he following the rules or if he is violating. I'll be showing how it is. And then we have come out with one thing about a gray spot mapping. So the first one, which I already mentioned, many people will be having, though the video is shot outside, we have one in India as well, but it's in the making. The question is, will it work in India? The answer is yes. We have our customer, Rev. It's a self-driving car where you can rent the car and drive on your own. They installed this and then they did an analysis, and there was a reduction of 74% of the accidents. Their average accidents before installation was 22,700. That means the vehicles were coming back to the garage after an accident. Once this was installed, it increased in next 3 months to 85,000 kilometers plus. That means it has impacted a significant reduction in number of accidents. That means more road time, more revenue for the company. So they have already reaped the benefit. Now what we are doing further is, we are integrating all these things into a telematics system with which you can see all the data gets aggregated and it is sent to the central cloud system where we are managing, and then we are also doing a driver profiling. What can you see from here? These two drivers are driving a bit rash, they are aggressive on the road, they are violating many times, and then you can see that these people are a bit less. And we are also actually saying that how many accidents are avoided through this system and how the drivers are being rated further. I would like to quickly move on to one of the simple concept called gray spot mapping. How many of you know already about the black spot? I think it is very well known. There are around 800 black spots which have been listed by MOD across India. Now we have come out with a gray spot. What is this gray spot? There is a possibility of having an accident at a particular location when I aggregate all the collision warnings in a cloud system. And that's what we have done. We did this pilot in Karnataka by fitting around 25 vehicles in east part of Bangalore. And then we found something revealing where you can see how this entire thing works. This is just an illustration where you can see that this is our vehicle. The higher possibility of accidents are with the red circle. You can see that in this area, it is around the peak hours, it is red. Now when I move it, it has actually changed to a lower possibility. So we can actually even look at the time variant to see that when the accidents are happening, why the drivers are, what type of accidents. With this, we are able to even identify what can be the remedial action by the city planners to whether we need to have a skyscrapers, if we are seeing a lot of pedestrian collision warning. If the traffic have to be regulated because of the vehicle collision, it has to be handled accordingly. So we have extended even this to map Bangalore-Mysore road highway to see are there any gray spot. And we have some interesting information saying that on Wednesdays the accidents are low. These are some of the information that actually comes out of it. So I want to quickly tell about, like Intel is interested in collaborating with Uttar Pradesh, and we are installing around 5 devices to get started in the UPSRTC, where we'll be doing first collision avoidance, second we'll also be doing the driver profiling, and third we'll also be identifying the gray spots in the locations where these vehicles are deployed. And with which we definitely believe we'll be able to assist the government to reduce from the public transport by 50%, not a joke, 50%, and probably like if this actually goes far, even from all the vehicles, we can reduce overall in the next 5 years by 30% from all the vehicles. Always the question, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. We are already doing it. Thank you.